Hello friend, it's my pleasure to welcome you to my channel Let's Say Graphics and Multimedia, and in this video you are going to learn how to create 3D heart shape in Photoshop step-by-step tutorial. But before I dive into the tutorial, if you're very new to this channel, remember to hit on the subscribe. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is to go to Home tab right here, click on File, then make sure you click on New. So from the point here, your title design should be here, heart shape. And then the next thing you need to do is to make sure you set your width, and then your width should be 1080 by 1080 pixels. Then you can make your resolution to be 300 under the resolution color, make it 300. Then you can leave the color RGB and come here, make sure you click on create. Next thing you want to do here is to go to Home tab right here and come to View. Then from View, make sure you look for New Guard Layouts. Then from the point here, make sure your column, your number is 8, and then your column is 8, and make sure this is row is checked and column is checked, and then you click on OK. So you're going to have a stuff like this. Okay, next thing you need to click and hold down from the tools bar right here. So this time around, you have to choose Curvature Pen Tool. So having choose Curvature Pen Tools, you have to come to the Home tab tools, and then you have to come to the property right here. Make sure you select shape, and then you can add your color fill. From this point here, you can fill it with red color. Okay, so next thing you have to do is to come down below right here and start to make some part. So you can start from the bottom right here, and make sure you come to the top this way, and make another node here, and make a cut here, and you have to make another part here, and make another part here. Then you have to come down below right here and make sure you close the part. Next thing you need to do is to double click on the part. This allows you to make some curve. Then you have to come to the top right here also. Make sure you double click again. So this allows you to make another a little bit curve. So next thing you need to do is to select your pick tools, and then this time around you have to hide the layer, the ruler. For you to do, just press Ctrl H to hide the ruler. Next thing you need to do is to select the shape. Okay, so one more thing you can do right here is that you can come to the shape layer, right click on the shape layer, and this time around you have to make sure you rasterize the layer. So I've rasterized the layer, press Ctrl A to select everything, and make sure you align to vertical center and then horizontal center, and you press Ctrl D to deselect. Next thing you want to do is to come to the toolbar right here, click and hold down, and make sure you choose your rectangular marquee tool. Then you have to make sure you make some parts and make sure it's divide the shape into two this way. And then next thing you need to do is to press the delete key on your keyboard. You're going to have stuff like this. Then press Ctrl D to deselect. The next thing you need to do is to press Ctrl J to make a duplicate. Then press Ctrl T to open the transform tool. Then right click on the transform tool. This time around you have to choose horizontal flip. So when you flip to horizontal, the flip one, you have to drag it and make sure it snaps to the original shape right here, and press enter key on your keyboard to accept the transform. You have to press Ctrl key and select the second layer. So you need to go to the Home tab right here and make sure you align to the bottom. Next thing you can do is to right click on the layer and make sure you look for match layer. So having matched the layer, it's become one. Next thing you need to do is to right click on the layer. This time around you have to look for blending options. So having choose your blending option, next thing you need to do is to make sure you double click on the bevel and emboss. So having chosen inner and bevel, make sure you follow this setting. So the depth should be 570, and the size should be 250, and make the soft to be 16, and the angle should be 45, and then the blend mode right here should be light dodge, and right here you make sure you choose 50 light, and the opacity here should be 65. Once you're done, then you have to come here and click on OK. Boom. So next thing you have to do is to select the background layer. Having selected the background layer, you have to click on here to make adjustment layer, And then this time around, you have to look for a gradient color. So you have to come to the palette right here and make sure you choose the color, and then you can change the color from the point here. Double click on this this color thumbnail, then the color wheel is going to pump up. Then from the point here, you can choose any other color of your choice. So then you can hit on OK. Then right now here, you can click on OK right here, and make sure you click on invert the color. So having inverted the color, you have to come to the style right here. Make sure you choose radial. So you're going to have a stuff like this. You can come to the scale, make sure you increase from 100% to 122%, and then you hit on OK. Boom. So you are done. So this is how you can create 3D heart shapes step by step in Adobe Photoshop. If you find value for this video, give this video a big thumb up, and also remember to subscribe to this channel for more tutorials like this in Adobe Photoshop. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.
How it's supposed to feel.